Hello, my darlings. My name is Katie from Rosebloom Readings. Today's reading, because this is a timeless reading, but at the time that I am filming this, we are in Scorpio season with a new moon in Scorpio. I have my moon in Scorpio, so it has been fucking with me relentlessly. I haven't slept in 3 days. All I want to do is do readings. Spirit has a lot to say, and when I was filming, I filmed 2 other readings in the last few days, and those readings, some of which didn't even pertain to romance, but if a romantic message came up, it was also accompanied with a sexual message. So in the true fashion of Scorpio, my beautiful, gorgeous, intuitive, freaky deakies, even if a Scorpio isn't really in to sex, they always love to talk about sex, love to hear about sex, other people's sex lives, very invested, love to share their own stories and experiences very openly. Every Scorpio I've ever met has been that way. So I thought I would indulge them, and when I came to do a reading today, I have a channeled list of readings, and then when I go to film, if it's not already in my head, if they're not like, we're talking about this today, I pick from the list. But today it was like, okay, I get it. It's a sex reading. And they're like, yes, thank you. Exactly. So that's what we're doing. Today's reading is about your first moment or night. For some of you, I'm feeling it's not just night, but night of intimacy with the next person that you have intimacy with. Your first night of intimacy with your next boo, your next fling, your next, let's see, we'll find out what they are. Are they a relationship? Is it a one-night stand? What's going on? What's happening? It's Scorpio season, Scorpio moon, anything could happen. Again, this reading is timeless, so it doesn't have to be Scorpio season. Moon doesn't have to be in Scorpio. Whenever you find this reading, whenever you feel called to watch this reading, is when you are meant to receive the messages in it. Take them as they resonate with you, my darlings. So we have 4 piles as per usual. Pile number 1 is this beautiful tiger's eye. I'm still trying to figure out my ring light situation, so I've moved it away. So probably one half of the reading is a lot brighter than the other. I try and fix it in editing too, but and then yeah, so hopefully everything's showing up nice and pretty. We're still getting the hang of it. I will be the first to admit that I'm here to do readings. I'm not the IT department, babies. Pile number 2 is this gorgeous rose quartz. And pile number 3, Citrine. She's got the white, she's got the deep orange, she's beautiful. And pile number 4 is this beautiful amethyst point. And she just kind of ended up in my collection. I have quite a bit of amethyst. I really gravitate towards amethyst, as I think everyone, at the very least, most intuitives do. And for pretty well all of my crystals and stones that I have, I know where they came from. She just showed up one day. I don't remember where she came from. I don't know. She might have just been, at my local spiritual store where I spend a pretty penny. I think she might have been a little add-on for free, very kindly. Okay, my darlings. So as always, I will have timestamps down below in the description as well as in a pinned comment. Take your time, sit on it, meditate on it, whatever you feel drawn to. If you feel drawn to more than one, pick more than one. Maybe there's different messages in each of the readings that you feel drawn to that are meant for you. And let's get started. Hello, my darlings. Pile number 1, if you picked this very beautiful tiger's eye, oh, the sheen on her. This is your reading for your first night of intimacy with that next certain someone. Is it a special someone? Is it a relationship? Is it someone you're already seeing? Is it a one-night stand? What's going on? We're going to look into that as well. So first we have the Tarot of Sexual Magic, as per usual with any sexual reading. We have the Tower, and we have the King of Swords. Okay. I know what's going on. This feels to me like you guys are on the outs of, some of you it's a relationship, but some of you also, you're like, it's not that serious. It was, you know, a couple dates, it didn't work out. Because there's some jealousy in the back of this situation. Releasing allegiances. Yes, 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 yes. You are doing you, babes. You're like, I don't belong to you. Certainly not anymore. Never really fucking did, actually. This person that I see you with, this is a new person, and this other past person finds out about it. Who knows how? Word of mouth, social media, you know, not saying that you're posting, you know, the entire thing on social media, but maybe you're out and about and someone posts a picture of you and you're in, you know, the arms of your new boo, and they're like, hey, what the fuck? And you're like, yeah, exactly, pretty much, exactly right on the money. So let's pull from this deck. This is, oh, I think it's called the Decameron Tarot. I always have the cards listed in the description box. But yes, this is a person, it feels very much like this is the first time you're doing it with this new person, but also with after this connection. I feel like it's the first time in, you guys are saying way too long, but I feel like it hasn't been that long, but long for you guys, which I get it, we get it, right? And there's some vulnerability. This person, they worship you, though. They think you are stunna. And they're right. Yeah, because I'm seeing, like, at the beginning, there's some tentativeness, especially on your behalf, you know, as with any kind of new person, you know. Well, we love talking things out, talking out what people like, what they don't like, what they're into, what they're not into, what they're okay with, what they're not okay with, what they're willing to experiment with, what they're not willing to experiment with, etc., etc., etc. Whenever we are, you know, in the beginnings of a new person, we gotta get the feel. Am I right? And the King of Swords especially, regardless of Jesus, oh, been doing this a long time and that still gets me. Okay, I'm not gonna take all of these, my darlings. Am I taking the bottom two? Bottom and top. Ayo. Thank you, my loves. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. Is that showing, focusing? Okay, yes. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that flexibility. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Things that you'll be saying. Probably not in that same inflection though. Yeah, this person feels like, regardless of if you are seeking out a masculine or feminine energy, this is a person who has a nice sense of confidence. Ha 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 ha. They are fully fine with taking the lead, but not in like a, not in any kind of like aggressive or pushy way. Like they can kind of, you know, feel that you're like a little bit, you know, a little bit nervous. Maybe you're self-conscious because you're like, am I a little bit rusty? You know, when we are in the new, sometimes we, you know, it's like riding a bicycle after 5 years of not riding a bicycle, and you're like, where the fuck do my feet go? So they are very, very supportive, very, they don't like make jokes or laugh, because I feel like that would make you at that moment more self-conscious. But like they're very easygoing. It's like, yeah, do what you got to do, you know? And you're like, I feel like my hands are really cold. And they're like, they are, but it's fine, babe. Don't worry. You know, kind of a thing. Very, yeah. And I feel like you know, want to pleasure them, because I feel like your last partner was very happy to receive. And you are happy to give, but like, we got to give, we got to take, my babies. We got to give, we got to receive. so this person lets you, you know, do what you gotta do, and then it's like, okay, now it's my turn, and you're like, excuse me. And that's where I feel like the Ace of Swords energy, as well as the Ace of Pentacles, like these are, you know, regardless of your gender identification, my loves, these two energies are you. I'm seeing, and they are very happy to dote on you several times over. And then this energy as well of this fine fellow just giving this lovely woman the business, and then some, it looks like. And then, yeah, here we have two kind of peeping toms, you know, very jealous, very angry, but like, pff, get over it. You know, other person who is no longer relevant to us. Okay, I want to pull. I feel like, yeah, this isn't like there's not really much of an emotional connection before you bump bits with this person. There's some talking. I feel like this person's met. I'm hearing like a lot of noise and a lot of fun and a lot of festiveness. A club, a party, a bar, whomever else. And then it feels like you meet this person. I'm not really seeing a pre-existing connection that's significant. Maybe you know them in passing, maybe you know like same people, but this is not a person who is in your life in a direct sense. So there's talking, and it's, you know, there's obviously very strong attraction. This person is very, 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 very attracted to you, and there's a certain sense of just honesty and, you know, genuineness that you have that they share also, but that they find extremely attractive. Like, you are not putting up fronts, you are not acting a certain way. Like, I know these are sexual decks, but this one's not. But like all of these, you know, naked exposed bodies, naked exposed bodies, like it really opens up to the fact that you are unconcerned with any kind of vulnerability in an emotional sense. You are honest to your emotions. If, you know, someone says, hey, how you doing? If shit's rough, you're like, hey, shit's rough. And they're like, oh, well, okay. I'll really only ask this in passing, because sometimes people do that. But no, you know what I mean? Like, you're very, very honest, and they just, yeah, there's a lot of, and this person, despite the fact that this is, you know, kind of a, okay, we met, okay, we're talking, okay, there's something here, let's turn this spark into a flame sort of a thing. This person does require an emotional connection before any kind of sex, and I feel like you guys get that from talking. All right, let's look at the romance angels. Yeah, we're going to look at the romance angels because I want to see a little bit more about this connection. Because I feel like, oh, yeah, this is nice. This is nice because, I mean, it's not really the way that you or them do things. Like, to have, pardon my dog barking in the background, but to have sex with somebody, like, so initially, I think it turns into, I'm hearing the Fall Out Boy song, you know, is this more than you bargained for? Hello song. But it is, because you're like, I'm going to blow off some steam. I'm going to, thank you, darlings. I'm going to, you know, just bang this hot person and then be done with it. And then an emotional connection can, like, I feel like after the fact, and the cuddling and the snuggling, there's some talking, and you're like, oh shit, what is this turning into? So we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Yes. And we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Thank you, my loves. So as I was just saying, this turns into something much more than you anticipated. I feel like even more than this person anticipated for, because again, this is outside of the realm of your guys' modus operandi. And you guys get talking, and then after the kind of tension is broken of having sex and, you know, finishing quite a few times, then it's like, okay, let's talk, let's laugh, like it's easier now. And then more sex. And that's what it feels like. Also, I feel like this person just, oh God, they fucking rock your world. Really take charge, take the lead. And a lot of stamina. I am seeing very, very fit people. I'm seeing a lot of muscle, a lot of very strong, very tight muscle formation. They are happy to be on top. They are happy to, I feel like they're very hands-on people. They like to be holding on to you, you know. It's not like they're throwing you over the back of something or sitting on top of you and, you know, their hands are anywhere but on you. Like they're very, just one, they say. Okay. This is the Erotic Fantasy Tarot. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. I can hear I'm coming. Like, yeah. So this happens very, 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 very soon. This person comes very quickly. They don't many times, I'm hearing. But they are coming in very quickly. I'm also getting really sweaty. Like this person really makes you a little bit nervous, and that's not really something that you do because you're such genuine people, because you're so authentic. You are very easygoing. I'm getting air sign energy, my darlings. I'm getting fire and earth, but in like slightly lesser placements. Like you have the qualities, but they're not at the forefront. A lot of air sign energy here, in the suns and risings and moons and Mercuries as well. And yeah, so you're kind of caught off guard because this person, first of all, unbelievably hot. Like they are gorgeous, 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 gorgeous people. Beautiful people. They are muscular. They are, you know, if you're looking at a feminine energy, they are, as I said, muscular and fit, very big at working out, very big at taking care of themselves, very conscious of what they put in their bodies, AO. But like longer, wavy, luscious hair, very curvy, nice butts, nice boobs. And if they're men, they're very, very, very tight muscle. We're seeing, you know, very strong, very solid. Like you go to touch them and it's like, is this marble? Like, is this a fireplace? What is this? And yeah, and if they are a masculine energy, they are quite a bit taller than you. If they are feminine energy, they're still rather tall. I feel like close to your height or even like slightly taller. And I'm seeing all different skin tones and complexions. Yeah, and they are very happy. Why did I turn this over? Long hair. They are very happy to take care of you before, during, and after, I'm hearing as well. Okay, let's pull some zodiac cards and let's just see a bit more about them. But yeah, very good at caring for you, very conscious of you, in a way that I think kind of actually makes you guys, like I can see you guys getting almost a little bit choked up, which you're like, this is not the time for me to be choked up while you are doing what you're doing to my body. But like it feels that way. It feels like, because they're so caring, you know, and I can even hear them asking, like, you know, is this okay? Is this okay for you? And it just catches you off guard and you get a little lump in your throat. And these innuendos are 96% accidental. And it's nice how much they care. It's very sweet. Yeah, air and earth primarily from them as well. Yeah, air and earth definitely. I feel like primarily earth, or at the very least, all of them have Earth Venus or Earth Mars or both. But let's get some confirmations. But this is beautiful. This is very nice. I feel like this ends up happening in a place where other people are. in a place, not like on the middle of the dance floor, but like I'm seeing like, you know, hotels, motels. I'm seeing, there's not really a sense of, there's a sense of urgency and like, okay, I want you and I need you, but it's not so urgent that it's like, okay, take off your clothes in this, you know, dark hallway kind of a thing. So I feel like there's a drive you have to get from somewhere to somewhere, and there's a lot of handsiness, there's a lot of touching, there's a lot of kissing, there's a lot of groping, there's a lot of excitement and anticipation for what is happening. The Knight of Wands, it's like, let's go, let's get this done. I need this person on my body. And but yeah, I feel like you go to somewhere, like home is too far away, so you go to a hotel, you go to, some of you it's even like a, you know, a parking lot of a hotel. You can't even make it to the to the check-in. These? No, they say keep shuffling. They say we'll send them out when we're ready. Just take your time, babes. I got nowhere to be. But yeah, this feels, yeah, and this, I'm hearing, I don't think I've ever heard this song, but I'm hearing some sort of song that's like, you know, let's go all night. Thank you. Jupiter. Hell yeah, Jupiter. Can I take this one as well? I feel like I want to take this one. Thank you. I'm going to take this one as well. Air, yeah, definitely. And, what was I saying? Please bring it back, darlings. Please bring it back. Oh yeah. Like go all night. It's like, let's go all night. And that's what this feels like. This feels like, it does feel like the aftermath of a party or event. So it is quite late. And I feel like if you guys are in the hotel, you stay in the hotel for the night. If you haven't yet made it to the hotel, you're still in the parking lot. After the fact, they're very sweet, you know. Make sure you're warm, make sure you're cozy, make sure you are comfy, safe, able to walk, bring you into the hotel, cuddling, talking, falling asleep, waking up, having nice, cute, drowsy morning sex, and then having breakfast. And then I feel like once you have your electrolytes back, it's at that point you can kind of talk it through and be like, okay, do you feel like that was incredible? Yeah, and I feel like they're the ones, because you're like, I would never ask that, and you wouldn't, my darlings, but they're the ones who are like, well, that, I have to say, not to be cheesy, was amazing. And you're like, holy shit, thanks for saying that. I think so too. And I do feel like this leads to a date, which is, it's cute, it's nice, it's easy, it's breezy. This person also, I'm feeling like they have quite a good amount of cash. They are dressed very nicely. They have a very nice car. They, you know, if you're not having breakfast at the hotel, or maybe you are, but I feel like, you know, they're happy to treat you. Like it's you almost feel like this person's like a dream. It's like, well, this, okay, like this, you know, I would have believed like 2 to 4 nice things, but this is just unreal. And it's this person makes you feel very fortunate that they've come into your lives, my darlings. But I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. That's not really a secret, because by like date 2, they're gonna say the same thing, where they feel super, 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 super fortunate to meet you. And that's adorable. I do feel like this person also, I'm picking up on, oh, thank you. I'm picking up on out of town. So I do feel like they are not necessarily from exactly where you live. It varies. For the majority of them, it's not far. It's in the same country or like a neighboring country. But for a select few, like there is an airplane. My eyes just directly went to air as well on that. So we have celestial. Yeah, and that just, to me, is looking like a 4-leaf clover. Like, this is so cute, because you guys are just, you're like, wow, is this what all those fucking Hallmark movies were about? And like, yeah, it is. It's so cute, it's so nice, it's so pleasant. The sex is insane. Like, the stamina of this person is crazy. like you didn't know you were in for a marathon, but it's happening. Yeah, and they're just they're so sweet, they're so cuddly, they're so supportive, they're gorgeous, they think you're gorgeous. Very happy to tell you, I feel like there's even a lot of body appreciation on behalf of them. There's a lot of compliments that make you guys feel kind of shy. I can see them, you know, kissing up and down your bodies and, you know, commenting on how gorgeous they think you are, how beautiful you are, how stunning you are, how hot you are, how sexy you are, how into you they are. And it makes you feel like a little bit shy, but in a nice way. And yeah, this is reminding me of like a drop of ink in like a bowl of water, and it's like, you know, okay, we thought this was going to be this one thing, we thought this was going to be this incredibly fun, very exhausting, high calorie burning evening, and it was, but then it kind of starts to seep out and you're like, hey, hang on, what is this? And you realize, you know, halfway through breakfast that you're like, oh, I would really enjoy, one, banging this person again, but two, I would really enjoy being with this person again. Very, very exciting. Is there anything else, my darlings, that we have to share? No, I think that's it. All right, my loves. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please let me know by leaving a comment. I love talking to you guys. If you enjoyed the reading, if you enjoyed my energy, please subscribe. All of my links for more information on private readings, so on and so forth, social medias are down below in the description. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, my loves. Group number 2, if you picked this very beautiful rose quartz. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is your reading for your first night with your next intimate partner. Are they a relationship? Are they a one-night stand? Are they a bit of both, to be honest? Things are getting spicy in here, babes. I'm getting a little toasty. Okay. So first we have the Tarot of Sexual Magic, because that's the tarot deck that you use when you're doing a sexual reading. We have Strength. Lovely. Oh. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, cute. Oh, I just got butterflies. Oh, this person. Ooh. Okay. This is, I don't remember, Sacred Rebels deck. Diving for Light. Yes. 11. Ooh, watch for those 11s, my babies. Synchronicities, signs. My hand's also getting very itchy. Okay. So my hand is getting itchy, which means that you are very close, just about, or through this situation, both, getting something that you deeply, deeply want, that you have wanted for a very long time, that feels like a gift, feels like a blessing. Okay. Just gotta, sometimes I have to ask spirit to, like, okay, just take a second. You're giving me everything at once. Okay, I'm seeing pregnancy as well. Yeah, something that you very much wanted, that has like a familial energy. Not to say that you need to get married and have children to have a family. Absolutely not true, my darlings, but it feels like that's the kind of energy that you are seeking out. I feel like you have a very safe, very secure person. And it's what you want, because you want, you know, you want the fairy tale, you want the marriage, you want the family, you want the little kids scampering around, you want the pets. I feel like you guys even are very drawn to living on like a farm. You know, you want the chicken coop, you want the bunnies, you want the goats, you want the llamas, etc. Yeah, and I feel like you've had so many duds in the past, that you're just done. You're like, okay, the next person that comes in, better be like the real one, because I'm not fucking wasting my time anymore. It's nice energy though, my darlings, because it's like you're not really jaded. You're not fed up. You're not tired. You're just adamant. You're like, this is, don't waste my time. I'm not dealing with idiots anymore. I don't care how long the door is closed. I want the next person that knocks on that door to be my person, to be worthwhile. And it feels like this person is coming, my darlings. Sorry. I'm really revealing that in this this reading, that I have the humor and maturity at times of a teenage boy. So it feels like this is the person that gives you all that. This is very fated. Red string of fate vibes here. This is a person who I'm hearing they feel like home, and that is making me want to cry. I'm also feeling a very big blooming, a very big opening in my heart chakra in the center of my back. These ones, thank you, darlings. Oh, there's one more that wanted to come out. Do you want to come out as well? They say no thanks. Okay. Oh, 3. This is the Decameron Tarot. We have the 9 of Chalices. Absolutely. We have the 10 of Wands. The wands are penises. And we have the 6 of Cups. See there, that's what you want. You want like the Disney fairy tale-esque lifestyle of, you want nature, you want birds waking you up, you want peace and serenity, you want to hear like leaves and grass rustling in the wind, very soothing for you. Okay, so yes, so this is a person who, this leads to everything that you want. And I feel like this is a person who you're not having sex with until you're very, very, very comfortable with them. Ow, I just hit myself. Very comfortable with each other. Like this feels like it's cozy, and it feels like somebody you're used to. Like this feels like the energy of people that have been together, for years, but this is your first time being physically intimate with them. So to have that energy of like, okay, I know you, I'm familiar with you, I'm comfortable with you, is beautiful. Shows how strong the connection is. This connection, I do see, leads to a very, very long-standing relationship, leads to marriage if that's what you're looking for, leads to children if that's what you're looking for. I feel like the majority of you are. At the very least, you're looking for that comfy home life with a lot of wonderful animals together. Yeah, this is beautiful, because this relationship, I'm getting like equality. I'm getting sameness. Like this is not a person who is giving you things because they're going to hold it against you. This is not a person who has to give up or lessen what they want, or vice versa, to give you what you want. This is not like the dreams and desires you have for your life, this person shares. Very much fated, my darlings. I'm also picking up that this is somebody who you have known in lives before. Yeah, this is it's so comfy, it's so cozy. I'm hearing wish come true, which is very cute. Let's pull from the romance angels, if we may. I feel like you meet this person very organically. This is somebody who some of you meet through online dating. This is somebody who I'm hearing some of you guys are set up with them. But a very organic. This isn't somebody, I don't feel that you guys know them as of yet. I don't feel like you are in a relationship with them yet. Some of you, I feel like you are about to, like, of the date with this person coming up. Can I get one more, please, loves? But you don't know them yet. Thank you. But yeah, I don't feel like you've met them yet, but very, Very, very beautiful energy. So we have flirt. Ho, 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 ho. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. This one came up in the first reading. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And this could be the one. Oh, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah. So this confirmation of what I was just saying, that you're about to meet them. Some of you might be aware that you're about to meet them. Some of you don't know that it's happening, but I do feel like it's happening quite soon. For a majority of you, I'm feeling before the end of the year. The end of the year. Regardless of the hemisphere. And this is confirming that this is the person that you have been looking for, that you've been asking for. I feel like it's been kind of a long time coming. And it's exciting. It's very exciting, but I do feel like you are not in a mood to rush. I feel like you have been or have rushed partnerships before, and you're really not even sure why. And this one you kind of want to take your time with and enjoy, and it's worth it because this is such a sweet, lovely person. This person's very romantic. Let's pull some zodiac cards, get a little bit more. But very romantic, very happy to dote on you. And I feel like, yeah, I'm seeing like picnics. I'm seeing like, I feel like they really like to kiss like the tip of your nose, which is really cute. Yeah, this is a very, very naturally gorgeous person as well. Like, I feel like they really, you know, don't have to put in a lot of effort. I'm getting a lot of pressure in my right ear, like a heat, like someone's like whispering in it. Spirit's got a lot to say. Spirit's excited. This is a person who's very effortlessly attractive. You know, wakes up, gets out of bed, maybe has a shower, and they look gorgeous. All of these, all three. Oh, this one definitely. This one and this one. Yes? No. No. Okay. So we have Aquarius and we have Pisces. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so beautiful. This is a person who you feel, as I said in the beginning, you feel effortlessly comfortable with. This person feels like home. This person is so easy and wonderful and comfortable to talk to. This person is the least judgmental person imaginable. I feel like you are very, very, very deeply intuitive people, my darlings. I feel like both of you are very intuitive, but you are much more aware of your intuitive abilities. Whereas they are very open and, you know, accepting and kind of like almost curious about spirituality and your intuitive abilities. And I feel like that comes up in the dynamic as well, because you're like, well, yeah, you're intuitive. Like, you say this and you feel this and you do this, and they're like, is that what that is? But you're very deeply intuitive people, my darlings, which is why you have done such a magnificent job of manifesting this very, I want to say, perfect partner. And I don't mean that in the way that they are perfect, because nobody is, but I mean that in the way that this dynamic, this partnership, this relationship is perfection for you both. I also feel like right before you meet this person, you are going to have a lot of dreams about each other. When you see them for the first time, despite not seeing them before, there's going to be a lot of familiarity. It's like, oh, you're back. Yeah, this is a person who you have seen a lot in dreams. I feel like almost frustratingly so, because I feel like you are already starting to have increasing dreams about very wonderful dates, very wonderful lives together, great sex. And this is, ooh, boo, 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 boo. You don't get to see their face like very clearly, sort of like a bit blurred out, or maybe they're like turned away from you. And then right before you meet them, you get like a small glimpse of their face, or it's still a bit blurry, but you know, slightly more clear, and you're so excited. You're like, this is happening. And the first night of sex it's beautiful. It's so comfortable. It's so natural. Like I feel like it's got very Netflix and chill vibes, not to be cliche. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, geez. Oh, she's running away. And we have the Three of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, yes. So, this is a person that just integrates into your life so naturally as well. Like your friends become their friends, vice versa. But yeah, so the first night that you guys have intimacy, I'm feeling that for some of you it's the night, but for a lot of you it's literally just like the middle of the day. And you're just hanging out, you're just chilling, you're sitting, you're, you know, playing video games, you're watching a movie, watching TV. And you're snuggling because this is a very physical person, and you're a very physical person as well. Physical affection is your comfort. We have 11 and 11 as well here. It makes you feel nice to feel wanted especially, you know, through physical touch. And it just progresses naturally. You know, the kisses get a little more intense, the touches get a little more explorative, and just happens very comfortably, very naturally. And as soon as it happens, it feels very much, it's a very spiritual experience to have sex with this person and for them to have sex with you. Like you guys, it's just a whole new connection. Like it's not, you know, there's not anything extreme or wild that happens in the first go. You know, they're not hanging you from a swing, they're not, you know, banging you upside down, hanging over a cliff. It's not crazy, but it's beautiful. It's very comfortable, it's very languid, it's very, you know, it's a lot of eye contact, there's a lot of kissing, there's a lot of, you know, like I can see you guys, you know, caressing and touching each other's faces and bodies, and really just appreciating each other and really connecting on every level, not just physical, spiritual, emotional, every single level. And let me pull some of the fractal images as well. Oh, this is beautiful. This is very, very, very beautiful. Okay. Oh, my sun went away. I'm trying to figure out the lighting for my new setup here. I turned my ring light away. Thank you, darlings. And tried to bring in the sunlight, but just went behind a cloud. So if everything just got dark, I'll try and fix it in editing, but geez Louise. But this is gorgeous. This is so nice. This really, oh, it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. And there's a lot of trust in this this relationship between you two, especially the first time that you have sex. Oh, thank you. Yeah, definitely. So we have Gifted and we have Union. Oh, yay. Okay, so I was already seeing like a beautiful united connection in Gifted, but then to have Union for me also very much, you know, this is permanent, this is long-standing, and if it's what you're looking for, this leads to marriage. All in good time though, like all you know, in good time. Aquarius and Pisces. Aquarius likes to move a bit, you know, they like to move a bit faster. When Aquarius knows, they know. The confidence of Aquarius, unparalleled. But Pisces likes to, you know, take their time and kind of weigh their options. So everything in due time, my darlings. No rush for anything. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is really a really gorgeous relationship. And I feel like it's all just so natural. The way that you are together, the way that you connect sexually, it's very like it feels it feels out of this world, quite literally. Like once all is said and done and you're lying together and you're appreciating each other and enjoying each other and basking, it's like there's a feeling of like, okay, coming back down to earth kind of a thing. Like you guys really, the tantric sex subconsciously is bonkers, and very, very beautiful. And that really just opens up endless possibilities in the relationship, because the relationship by the time you have sex already feels so strong. But yeah, it just happens so naturally. Just, you know, chilling, watching some movies or something, and then it's like, okay, the time is right. Let's take this to this level. I also feel like because you guys are so well integrated into each other's lives, their friend group, your friend group, families, and so on, there's a lot of like excitement from your friends, especially about like, you know, finally reached that level, woo. And you're like, it's not that serious, the level's the same, we just had sex. And your families are very invested in this as well. It's very much you know, okay, when are you getting married type deal. Okay, this is your person, obviously. But yeah, this is so cute and peaceful and nice, and you guys are so natural and so comfortable with each other, and this is so gorgeous. Oh, so cute. So much communication, so much comfiness. This is a completely non-judgmental person you can talk to about anything. This is a person who knows you very, very well, and vice versa. Yeah, coming in, yeah, not right away, but coming in pretty decently soon. I would be surprised if you guys hadn't met by, I'm seeing Aquarius and Pisces is jumping out at me again. So Aquarius season, Pisces season go February to March. Yeah, end of January into March. Yes. So that feels like the time that you guys will either meet, but for the majority of you, I'm feeling that that's the time when you have your first intimate moments together, physically intimate moments. And for a lot of you, I'm seeing you meeting either at the end of the year or right after the end of the year, right at the beginning of the next year. Oh, that's so cute. That's so beautiful. All right, is there anything else we have to share? No, that's it. All right, my darlings, I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please let me know by leaving a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys, love talking to you guys. If you enjoyed the reading, enjoyed my energy, please subscribe. All of my links for private readings and social media and what have you are down in the description box below. I'm so happy for you guys. This is so awesome. I feel like you guys have done a lot of healing and recovery in your personal life towards, you know, yourselves, towards caring about yourselves, what you deserve. And this is a really beautiful connection that's coming towards you guys. I'm really, really excited for you. All right, my darlings, I will see you soon. Thank you for being here with me. I love you. Bye. Hello, hello, my loves. Group number 3. If you picked this beautiful citrine, this is your reading for your first intimate night, morning, afternoon time with whoever. Will find out who they are. Partner, one night stand, stranger, whatever's going on. We're gonna look into it. Okay, so first we're gonna look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic, because oh, that's beautiful. The 3 of Cups. Okay, this is nice, this is nice, this is good. Oh yes, and then we have the Magician. Okay, all right, so I'm getting some very nice psychic / witchy vibes from you guys. I'm getting, this is nice, this is good. I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of sacral chakra meditations, energies, rituals, regardless of whether or not you have a womb or a uterus. I'm feeling things there. which is letting me know that you guys have been working on the sacral chakra, and your sacral chakra it's in good condition. Okay, Sacred Rebels against the grain. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, all right. So yeah, this is so fucking cool. You guys are very, very powerful. I can feel it. I feel like we're like this. I feel like even before I put, like, as I'm filming this, you guys are getting premonitions of this reading to come, or you're feeling it at the very least called. You're like, oh, there's a reading coming up that's really gonna speak to me. Hello, my loves. Okay, so yes, you are doing a lot of spiritual work into manifesting this person, but also, my darlings, I'm getting the feeling that you are manifesting, you guys, you want that, you know, knock your socks off, knock the wind out of you, can't walk for 3 days type of sex, and it's coming. It's beautiful. You guys aren't specifying on a person, but I feel like you are doing so much spell work, meditation, divination, that you guys are seeing this person quite clearly, especially in the dream world. There's a lot of communication. I feel like you guys are even having experiences where you can, you know, hear them talking to you, especially moments of when you are entertaining yourselves. Wink, wink. You can hear them, you can see them, and that really helps kind of progress things along. So we have the stars. Yes, definitely, 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 definitely. And then we have the 7 of Swords. And can I take one more? They say no. Fine. But yeah, but this, I'm also hearing to do a little bit more cleansing, my darlings. Do a little bit more protection just on your work, on yourselves, on your space, you know, your meditations, your divinations, your whatever you're doing. Just make sure you're cleansing enough. Make sure that you are getting rid of the excess energy, any negative energy that is not meant for you. Brush it away, my darlings. But yeah, this is a person that you are able to communicate with. They have some skills in terms of intuition, but I don't feel like they are even in the same ballpark as you are. You are very, 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 very skilled, very good at what you do. And I feel like they're getting kind of like glimpses of you, you know, in dreams, or they're getting like little, you know, they'll like be watching a movie and there's, you know, people railing and they're like, huh, when's that gonna be me? And so yeah, so you are very much manifesting this person. They are coming in. When are they coming in? We're gonna pull some zodiac cards in a second, get a bit more about them and when they're coming in. But yeah, no, this feels very, 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 very nice. I feel like you guys there's a connection made through your circle. So it's either someone who knows someone you work with, but for a majority of you, I'm seeing you guys being connected with, I'm hearing a lot of siblings of a friend, or siblings of a friend's friend kind of a thing. Cousins of a friend, friend, that kind of like just outside the direct circle. And it's steamy. Okay, let's pull, what are we going to pull next? We are going to pull, I want to pull some zodiac cards. I want to get more about this. Yeah, they think, and they're correct for thinking, that you guys are pure fucking magic too. Like they're wowed. They think you are so fucking ethereal. They think you're a dream come true. I feel like they, you guys don't really know what you want to come from it. You aren't really, you know, you're like, whatever this leads to, like, it's fine. Because you guys are so intuitive, so spiritual, you're like, you know, if this is meant to stick around, then it's something that's going to stick around. If it's just meant to be one thing, then at least I got a hell of a night of sex out of it, right? But this, I feel like this person gets pretty, oh, boo, 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 what's happening? There's too many. What am I taking? I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take you. Am I taking any more? They're saying to look at this. Moon. Yes. So, absolutely. And, okay. So, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, sorry. That was loud. We have Jupiter. Yes. And we have water. Okay. So, the psychic energies, the third eye, like, please. And Jupiter. Yeah. This person just, they don't want to let you go. They are just not, like, I'm hearing, like, I put a spell on you and you didn't, because you can't do that to people. People have free will. We're you know, human beings. We're living things. We have free will. Don't do spells to make people, you know, want you. That's no. We can't fuck around with people's free will. But they just, it's so electrifying. They are so mystified by you. They are so drawn to you. You are so attractive and seductive to them that they reach out very, 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 very soon after it happens. And it's like, hey, what would you say to going to do something with me? So it feels like this moves very quickly for, like, I feel like either the same day or within like 2 to 3 days of meeting this person, you're porking. To keep it classy. But yeah, no, it feels like, I feel like this is like it's a little scandalous. Like, it's, you know, you're hanging out, maybe you're hanging out with your friend group, maybe you're out doing something, maybe you're, you know, you're just connected, set up with them, and you guys, you know, are out after having lunch or something, out on a walk, and, you know, it's kind of like, okay, what would you say if we dove into those trees over there and did something a little bit freaky? And they're like, I'd say yes. Because I feel like, because your vibes are so witchy, my beautiful darlings, that having sex in nature, like there's trees, nature, water, is very, they're telling me to knock it one more time. It's very good for you, very healing for you, very, sex is is magic for you. Oop, boop, boop. Okay, thank you, darling. And they've never experienced anyone like you. They've never experienced sex like they have with you. They've never experienced, anything like you. They are so drawn to you. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, we do. I'm going to put you here. And then we have the Three of Cups. Did we get the Three of Cups before? We did. We got the Three of Cups here. Wow. Okay, yeah. So this is very fun, very easy, very breezy. There's definitely a familiarity to how you two meet. Which is nice, because it has that kind of protective energy that I feel like you guys have been asking for. We were like, I don't want anyone who's obviously going to, you know, harm me, who's going to be bad for me. I don't want, you know, any kind of, you know, stuff going on in my business that I wouldn't be happy was happening there. And so you have the protection of your people, your tribe, but also the protection of the good wishes of your people, who want you to be happy, who want you to be with somebody who respects and appreciates and cherishes you. And this is spicy, my darlings. Like, this is, whew. As I said, a lot of outdoor sex. I feel like sex for you guys happens very instant. Like, it's just, there's a look. And it's so, this person's so ready to be on, like, this magician here, hot stuff over here. Like, that's the kind of, like, the smoldering stare of, you know, bedroom eyes or whatever they call it. That feels like the vibe. Like you can just look at this person and it's go time. They are ready at any moment to knock your socks off and then some. Okay, let's pull the fractal images. So I am hearing, do not get lost in the sauce. Do not forget to, that's too many. No. Do not forget to use contraception. Protect yourselves, because I feel like there's a lot of exchange of fluids. And you want to protect yourselves as much as you can until it was very weird how those came out. They would like flip. And it's like, here I am. Usually there's like yeah, protect yourselves, especially for those of you who are with somebody where the possibility of pregnancy is a very real possibility. I feel like that's very easy in this connection because it's so intense, it's so heated, it's also so frequent. It's happening a lot. You guys are outside a lot. You're on a lot of walks, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Wow. So protect yourselves, and yeah, this happens a lot. Very quick after the first meeting, and then it's like, okay, once we've broken that barrier, like let's go. Beck and call. Like I feel like, you know, you invite them over and it's like you guys can barely get the door open before it's like phew. And then after that, you know, happens for a little while. I'm hearing like even like 3 weeks. This person, they're drawn to you. There's something about you. I don't know what it is. Did you hear how Canadian that sounded? About. Something about you. Wow. Sometimes even I hear it. And there's something about you. I don't know what it is. It's everything. It's all of you. And I am very into it, and I would like it very much, please. And I feel like you guys aren't at a place right now where you're ready to make that decision, because you're like, I haven't met this person. I feel like it's good. I feel like it's going to be good, but I need to see. And you put that on the table for them. You're like, you know, well, like what would that even be? What would that mean? And, yeah, assistance and return of spirit as well for the fractal image deck. So this is very, very, very divinely brought in on your manifestations. My beautiful, beautiful witches. And so you guys are undecided right now. So I am not going to tell you, what this turns into, because and I feel like you guys don't want me to tell you. You're not even mad about it, because you're like, okay, I'll make the decision for myself when I see it, kind of a thing. But yeah, this person's they're transfixed. They're so, woof. They're so into you. They are so happy to give, like it's like there's not enough they can do at any one moment when they are with you, when they're having sex with you, because they want to be kissing everywhere, touching everywhere, holding everywhere, making you feel every kind of good thing. That it's beautiful. It's great. Like it's almost overwhelming, to be honest, my darlings. And I don't mean that in any kind of negative sense, because I feel like you're asking for that. You want to, you know, be lost. You want to be, you know, on cloud, not just 9, but 1009. And they take you there, but you take them there as well. And things, yeah, very fast, very not rushed. Like when it's happening, it's very, unless it needs to be, unless, you know, something's happening that you need to be finishing and going, from the trees. But it's, yeah, no, they're like, it's rushed getting into you, I'm hearing, or you getting into them. Like you know, here, like she doesn't even have all of her clothes off, and it's like, that's fine. We don't even care. We don't even know the clothes are there. I'll tear them apart if I have to. I'm hearing a lot of noise, a lot of like just total fucking ethereal bliss, moans, screams, biting, grabbing, scratching, all of the good, wonderful, gorgeous things. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful how freeing it is to have sex with this person as well. Very liberating, very no holds barred, very unrestrained. So yeah. Yeah. If you're not looking, sorry, my stomach is grumbling. If you're not looking for, if you're someone who is able to get someone pregnant or be pregnant, looking for someone who's able to become or get you pregnant, contraception, my darlings, because this is it's no holds barred. Once the dam is broken, we're all underwater. So fucking save yourselves. All right, is there anything that we didn't pull? The romance angels. I feel like that goes along too for the fact that like romance is really at the back of your guys' mind. You're like, yeah, if it happens, if it's meant to happen, I'm gonna know that it's meant to happen because I'm so talented and brilliant and intuitive. True. So like this was almost like an afterthought, but let's see. I feel like I've kind of egged your guys' curiosity a little bit. But the Three of Cups for the Tarot of Sexual Magic very much feels like the energy of this connection. Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of grass, trees. I'm seeing a lot of the beach, a lot of in water. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, this one? No, keep shuffling. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. That feels to me like this is a person who is being brought in by your manifestations because they're meant to be brought in by your manifestations. This is somebody who, part of the reason as well why they're so into you, so transfixed on you, is because this is somebody who is at a soul level connected to you. And I feel like no pressure, my babies. No pressure. This is not somebody that you have to be in a romantic relationship with. I'm going to keep what I see to myself in that regard. If you are looking to know more, you can seek out farther from my other readings and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yes. So these two are very, very hilariously fitting because this card came out. It felt nice. It got you excited for a minute. And then it was like super daunting. And it's like, well, what is that? And oh my God, I don't know if I want that. And just, it's not that serious, my baby. Because this person is your soulmate is why they're so drawn to you. It's why you have such an ethereal connection. It's why it's so blissful, so beautiful, so trusting, so good. It's why they're able to, be drawn to you in the way that you are manifesting them. Does not mean that you need to be engaged to them a month after knowing them. Doesn't mean you even need to be in a romantic relationship. If all you are happy getting from them and they're happy getting from you is the dynamic that you have, which, becomes a very, very, very good friend with great sex, then let that be what it is, my darling. You are not constrained by anything. Stay in the energy of, I'm going to feel it out if it's right. This is definitely a person who is drawn to you, who is attracted to you, who makes it known that, if you would like to be with them romantically, they would be very up for that. If it's not, then they're happy letting it be what it is, my darling. So feel it out. Don't worry. Don't panic. But this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. This is... This is nice. This is somebody who appreciates all of you, who you get like a very fulfilling, which I feel like is part of what you're manifesting, is a fulfilling sense of, confidence, of feeling good in yourself. Citrine, sacral chakra energy, solar plexus energy as well. A lot of exposure here. And they really help that along by being so appreciative of you, and it allows you to kind of dwell in your confidence in yourself of like, yeah, look at all this. And they're like, holy shit, I am. But it's very beautiful. It's very, very, very nice, my darlings. I'm excited for you guys because that, just based on what I'm seeing and hearing, you guys... You're going to be happy. My goodness gracious. Beautiful bodies on these people as well. And I'm hearing very gorgeous genitals, whatever masculine, feminine, whatever is happening. Gorgeous genitals. Very very pretty, very nice. Wonderful bodies, very smooth, very secure, very strong. Loves a bit of hair pulling. You're happy to pull the hair. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. They've got like not like a ruggedness to them, regardless of masculine or feminine. They've got this like, just this like kind of wild and free like appearance and energy that really does it for you guys. Yeah, it's fireworks. Absolutely, it is fireworks. All right, my darlings, is there anything else I have to share? They say nope, that's it. All right, my loves. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please let me know by leaving a comment down below. I love talking to you guys. If you enjoyed the reading, enjoyed my energy, please subscribe. I have all of my information for private readings and social media and so on down below in the description box. Thank you for being here with me. I'm really excited for you guys. This is like, whew, I'm getting warm. This is spicy. Very spicy. Thank you, my loves. I love you guys. Bye. Hello, my beautiful darlings. Pile number 4, if you picked this very beautiful amethyst. This is your reading for your first night, day, morning, afternoon of intimacy with, how loud my stomach is growling, with whoever, partner, spouse, soulmate, stranger. We don't know. We're gonna find out. All right, so let's look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic. We have the Ace of Chalices. And we have the Two of Chalices. Holy fucking shit. First, when I was getting ready to do you guys reading and I was sitting and I brought out your pile, I noticed, despite the fact that I just had a drink, I was just like, I started smacking my lips and I was like, I am so thirsty. And I'm not. I am fine. But it was a thought that I had. And then it connected. I feel like you guys haven't, you're in a dry spell. You're fed up. You're like, when is it happening? When do I get, the shakedown? And we have the Beyond the Mind, the Heart Beats. Oh, that's so nice. That's actually the same. Boop, boop. Okay, beautiful. Yes. So this is feeling so nice. This feels very romantic. Very, very, very. I don't think we've had a reading yet in the other piles that is this level of romantic. One or two of them had obviously romantic elements. This is so romantic. Okay. There's a lot here. There's a lot here. I keep hearing marriage, commitment, promises. Okay. I have to pull, I'm going to go against the pattern here, and I want to pull some romance angels off the bat and see what we're seeing, because this is beautiful. This is so nice. And it feels like the first time that you guys have sex. For some of you, if it's what you want to do, some of you, it's marriage. But for the majority of you, I'm feeling like, thank you, darlings, I'm feeling like it is after a serious spoken commitment, which is very important for you guys. A commitment of, okay, like we are officially together. There's something said, something shared, communication between you guys where it lets you know, okay, this person is really here. They are really staying. And there's so much that I'm getting. So you guys just wait there for a second, because I gotta sort some stuff out. Okay, so I'm getting, for some of you, it is a relationship that is going to the official level of commitment. We are no longer dating. You are my official person. Will you be my official person? And we are each other's official persons. For some of you, it is engagement. For some of you, it is marriage. For some of you, it is a partner that you have separated from. And there's more to elaborate on that. A partner that you have separated from that has either you've, separated, you've broken up, or they have had to go away for work, responsibilities, obligations. They have had to be away from you. And I feel like that was kind of frequent. Their job takes them away, traveling for, their family takes them away for long periods of time where they're not with you. Or you've separated because, there wasn't a disagreement, because the separation is all love. But it feels like it's like, okay, this isn't what I want. And if this is what this is, then I can't do this. And it's like, when they come back, or, when you get back together, when you have this conversation, it proves to you, okay, this person is really here. This is like a new leaf. Okay, they're done their job. They're not going to have to leave anymore. They've explained to their family that, yes, they have an obligation, as far as they choose and feel good about, to be with their family. But if they want to be with me, they also have the obligation to be with me as well. Just a commitment of like, okay, things are going to improve, things are going to change in a very good way, and I am here. And so I'm getting a dual sense of this. Actually, contrary to the reading, doesn't feel like the first moment of intimacy with this person ever for you guys, but it's like the first moment in this new leaf, kind of this new chapter. And it feels like, the first time. And I feel like, you guys have been in a dry spell. You haven't, had sex with this person in a long time. You guys are faithful people. You're not going elsewhere for the sex. So when you have this conversation with this person, and it's like all, like I'm seeing so much romance, like it's out, you guys are traveling to a nice hotel, a nice resort, you're going out for, a nice dinner, you're having, beautiful romantic picnics on the beach, and you have this conversation where they are very sincere in their honesty of, okay, I am committed to you and I'm going to prove that to you. Do you accept that? And you do, because you very much love this person. There has always been love, even for those of you that have been, separated or broken up. It is all love. You adore this person. They think you fucking put the stars in the sky. So it's like, of course I do. And that leads to sex for the first time in this new chapter with this person who you are familiar with. And it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's get some romance angels. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. This came out either in every reading, or this is the 3rd out of 4 that it's come out in. And honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Confirmation, thank you, Spirit, thank you, darlings. Yeah, very much feeling like if it's, a honeymoon of like, and I feel like for those of you that are getting married to this person, like conversations have been had, and, especially like the night before the wedding, or like a few nights before the wedding, it's like, okay, if we are going through with this, this is what needs to happen. This is what this needs to be. Let's get it out of the way now, because if it's not going to be able to be this, then this isn't something that we can do. And their promise is very sincere. Doesn't have to be a honeymoon though. As I said, could be an engagement, could just be, they feel very remorseful and want to reconnect with you and take you somewhere very nice. And I mean, this just feels like luxury hotel living. These are high thread count sheets, if I ever did see them. Beautiful food, catering, and it's so like, look at these two. Look at these two and the way that they love each other. Like the connection. Oh my God. Okay, let's pull from the Decameron Tarot. But yeah, this is sealing a deal. This sex is beautiful. This is true love sex. This is gorgeous. This is so romantic, so nice. This is a person who, they have never hurt you intentionally, and they hate that they have these two even look actually the same. I don't know if that's intentional or not. But they have never, intended to hurt you. they're just, I feel like they're just people who are pulled way too thin, pulled in every direction. People, you know, need them constantly. People dote on them constantly. And, or people, you know, want them to dote on them constantly. And you are such a secure, stable person in their lives that, it's like, well, you know, subconsciously you kind of fell to the wayside because you are so steady and so secure, and it's kind of blown up in their face a bit and they feel terrible about it. So this, yeah, this is gorgeous. This is a sincere promise to change, and things do change. Things very much do improve. So we have Juicy Caboosey. We have Nine of Wands. And we have the 10 of Wands. Yes, okay, so yeah, dreams come true. This is also a person who you just could not, you couldn't live without. And I feel like this is so nice. This is so gorgeous because you're so sincerely happy to be with this person and to have this person, and you didn't want to lose this person. But also very proud of you, my darlings, for holding fast to your, you know, your self-worth, your respect for yourself, and saying, you know, I love this person more than life. Do not ever want to live without this person, but this can't be all that this is for me. And this person adores you so much that, you know, to realize that they made you feel anything less than absolutely worshipped is devastating to them. Okay, I'm going to take Moon, and I'm going to take Pisces. Yep. Okay, so I'm getting crown chakra prickles as well, my darlings. I feel like you guys have I'm getting a very paternal energy of someone who is very, very watchful, very protective over you, and is very much instigating you with the strength, though they are not in the physical world anymore, of, you know, don't accept less than you deserve. Because this person who you are with is more than happy to give you what you deserve. They want to be everything that you're worthy of because they think you're worthy of everything. So just let them know, speak up. Good things, my darlings. Yeah, I'm feeling for a majority of you, it is a breakup or separation that has just been really hard and really sad. But at the same time, you're proud of yourselves because you're like, you know, I'm sad. I don't want to lose that person, but I deserve better than that. And I feel like it's almost funny because that's kind of why you guys clicked on the reading. It's like, okay, I feel like you came here, you know, almost wanting like a non-committed, like you're gonna go out and you're gonna, you know, see someone making eyes at you from across the room, and, you know, they're just gonna wham bam, thank you ma'am, and there you go, dry spell done. And you're like, great, fantastic, that's that. And no, this person is coming back, my darlings. I feel like a majority of you haven't heard back from them or haven't reached out to them right away. They're reaching out to you. And I feel like this connection is made between December and February. Yeah. Full moon as well. I'm feeling like the full moon has a lot to, which makes sense because full moon is all about, you know, endings. It's all about, you know, cleansing, getting rid of, you know, what no longer serves. So I feel like it's actually on a full moon that you guys, you know, talk and reconnect, and it doesn't, you know, immediately lead to sex. It's not like, okay, got that out of the way, take off your pants. It's like, you know, they're like, listen, I'm so sorry. Earnest apology, very honest. These people are very emotionally mature. These people are not, they don't have a victim complex. These people are not going to make you feel bad. They're not going to make you feel like you're overreacting. You're not. You're being very genuine. They're very, very, very deeply remorseful about things that were beyond their control. And they're like, hey, would it be okay if, you know, we went away somewhere just for the weekend? We went away for a week. You know, I treated you to something nice. We did something nice together, and, you know, farther conversation and just fireworks. And this is so nice. These two people look the same too. Like this, you guys are fucking destined to be together. Beyond compare. And it's so nice because I feel like when you guys have sex, it's like you can't be connected enough. Like you, oh, thank you, darlings. You can't, you know, whatever is going wherever, it can't be like deep enough. It can't, like, it's just, you know, regardless of the fact that you guys are like pressed into each other like a grilled cheese sandwich, you don't ever feel like you can be close enough or touching enough or kissing enough. And it's so sweet. We have the Ace of Cups. Oh, yay. This is the Erotic Fantasy Tarot, by the way. And then we have the Empress. Hell fucking yeah, we do. So regardless of masculine, feminine, the Empress is how these people see you. They see you as a literal fucking god, a goddess. They worship you. They think you are gorgeous. They think you are divine. They think you are perfection. They think you are everything. They are very much under the impression that they do not deserve you, that they are very lucky to have you. You guys need nothing, you want for nothing, but they want to give you everything. And they desire you fully and completely. They could not, would not be with anybody but you. Like there, you know, there is no wandering eyes. There is no possibility that, you know, like you are the be all end all for this person. And so, okay. One more, please, darlings. Yeah, you are, it's gorgeous. Like it's just so beautiful. It's so romantic. I feel like there's food involved. You guys, you know, like I feel like you get room service and barely finish eating, but also I feel like the food is incorporated. You know, you're licking each other, you're drinking things off of each other, you're kissing each other. You are, thank you. You're fearless about it. Fractal image deck, fairy magic, hell yeah. Yeah, this, yeah, you guys, you're seeing stars after. Like this takes you to every fucking realm imaginable. Like biting as well, which I feel like you're like what's happening? Like this isn't something that, you know, you usually do or have done before. And they're like, I fucking missed you, is this okay? And you're like, yes, continue. Like inside, you know, inside the thighs and all of this. And yeah, this person wants to worship you and does worship you. And a lot of reassuring whispering as well. I can, you know, feel them and hear them like whispering in your ear while you're having sex, and, you know, promising and apologizing, and just, it's very sincere. Like it's just, which is the nicest thing. I think that's why this feels so sweet. One, the sex is beautiful. It's gorgeous. But it just feels so, like, they're conveying so much through every sense, speak, touch, like every way that they can prove to you how sorry they are, how much they love you, how much they want you, how much they want to be with you. All the promises they're making, it's conveyed in as many different ways as they possibly can convey that. This also feels like this goes, you know, all night into morning kind of a thing. Like I feel like this goes to the, you know, you're in the room service, it's happening, and then, you know, you guys finish and it's like, okay, well now I'm wide awake. Do you want to go for a walk along the water? Do you want to go for a walk on the beach? Happens there. And then it's like, okay, you know, let's go have a shower. Happens in the shower. Okay, let's go to bed. Happens in the bed. And like, it's so nice because the connection is rekindled, but in such a, it's so hugely strong now because, you know, there's been time apart from each other. There's, you know, a deeper emotional sense now. There's, you know, it's beautiful. It's amazing. I also feel like for some of you, which I think this came up in another reading as well, I can't remember which one. I think it might have been 2. I feel like for those of you that are looking to get pregnant, or that have talked about your partner getting pregnant and agreeing that that's something you want, this leads to that. Or for those of you that want to have children, this kind of solidifies, okay, this is the person that I want to have children with. This is going to be, you know, the other parent of my children. Yeah, no, you guys, you are fucking soulmates and then some. Absolutely. Like, I am seeing life cycle after life cycle. Life cycle after life cycle together. You guys are just wonderful, beautiful together. This is so divinely protected. This is everything. I also feel like the moon, the full moon, when this happens, might be in either Libra or Taurus. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Yeah, that's just, yeah, you guys have known each other so many times over. And it's so funny because, like I said, I feel like you guys came here, you know, being like, okay, I just want to know when and who is blowing my back out. And this is not what you guys expected, but this is so cute. This is beautiful. I am so happy for you guys because you stood your ground. You are, you know, not taking less than your worth and not taking less than you are worthy of. And it's happening. And this is so beautiful. Like, the energy I feel from you guys is so romantic. It's so sweet. It's so soft. It's so intense. It's beautiful. It's, you know, breathy. It's whispering. It's I love yous. It's kisses. It's, you know, holding hands. It's like, you know, it's everything. It's just, it's gorgeous. It's honest. It's genuine. It's raw. It's emotional. It's beautiful. I can even hear this is, I can even hear you guys kind of making a joke about, you know, how much they proceed to give you. And they're like, well, yeah, 1, I missed you. 2, it's been a while. 3, I'm fucking in love with you and you're fucking sexy as fuck. And you're like, same. And yeah, this is awesome. I'm so happy for you guys. This is so gorgeous. This is really exciting. All right, group number 4. Wow. Okay. That one really, that was a good one. All right, my loves. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please let me know by leaving a comment down below. I love talking to you guys, love hearing from you. If you enjoyed the reading, enjoyed my energy, please consider subscribing to me. All of my information, social media, pricing for private readings, information, blah, 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 is down in the description box below. Thank you for being here with me. I love you all. Bye.